Hello, hello, welcome. It is Blender Wars. My name is Doug,
My name is Kendall, and I am
and
super excited to be here.
oh man, I'll tell you what, we got the throwdown challenge happening because we are going head to head today with the BlendTech blender versus the Vitamix blender. So let's just get right into it. We are both, obviously you guys been watching us. Hopefully you've been watching us. If not, make sure you like us, follow us, subscribe, whatever you got to do on whatever platform you're on. But Kendall, let's just start by telling a little bit why blenders are so important to us and to the plant-powered life.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I can't imagine now without having a blender in my house. I'm like, I don't know what I would cook. I don't know how I'd make fast food. And when I first got this was probably 12 years ago that I bought this blender. And I remember I went on like a straight blender kick where I probably ate all blended food for like at least a month, where I was like soups, smoothies, ice cream, so many varieties, sauces. And it really is just like a go-to. I've even joked about if there was a fire in my house, I'm pretty sure I would grab this and then come back for my dogs. So it's an important asset. What do you think?
I mean, so especially for eating healthy, there's so many, because when you start eating healthy, you gravitate towards learning how to cook great food at home. And blenders are just a huge part of that. I mean, you can do so much in it. Today, we're going to challenge these blenders once against each other. We're going to do something with some dry goods first, and then we're going to go to a smoothie. And we'll probably come back another time, maybe demo some hummus or something like that. But for now, we're just going to do that. But so tell me quickly a little bit about the Vitamix, why you love it, how much it costs, that kind of stuff.
Great question. So this was 10, 15 years ago when I bought this. At that time, it was $400, and I chose this because I had gone to William and Sonoma, and they had shown off how impressively smooth they could get food when it came to smoothies. And this, to me, the thing that blew me away was the speed and the motor. And so now, still like 12 years later, this thing still has a kick. It still works. My mother-in-law, her blender is 25 years old, and she still uses it, which is pretty amazing. The way the blades are shaped are designed so that it actually creates a vortex and sucks the food down into it. And actually, it's kind of fun to watch. Like, it'll create this like perfect spiral in there, and and it makes like the right sound, and it's just working correctly, and there's nothing getting lost and like chunky in the mixture. I also love that it's really easy to clean and take apart. Even for the blade being so low down to the bottom, I don't find too many issues. Honestly, I'll just pour water in here with soap and then turn it back on, and it'll clean itself for me. So I don't even have to like clean it with getting my hand in there and trying to like cut myself trying to clean it. Overall, it's just a high functioning machine. I think it's awesome. But then Doug shared with me BlendTech, and I had not heard about it. And so, Doug, tell me about your BlendTech.
Well, I know all the cool kids have the Vitamix, and I really had to go against this health community in my discovery. I wanted to get a good blender because we actually found a cheap blender for like $80. I think it was Hamilton Beach or something. And it really made good smoothies. You see, we want our smoothies to be perfectly smooth, no chunks of ice or anything weird like that. And the Hamilton Beach was doing that. It was about $80. I think we could even get it like at our grocery store or something. But we went through like 3 or 4 of them in like 3 or 4 years. They would just burn out. So I decided, okay, I'm finally going to get a good blender. And everybody kind of had the Vitamix. But you know what? 2 things turned me on to the BlendTech. Number one is Starbucks uses it in every Starbucks in the world. So I figured I think they're awesome. So I just figure it must be good. And it must hold up under that commercial setting, right? The other thing that I researched, I discovered some videos while looking online, and the marketing they did for this, they had this guy in like a white lab coat. He's actually the owner of the company or something. And he had this little fake TV show called Will It Blend? And it was like a 50s thing. And he would put like crazy stuff, like the end of a broom handle in here and grind it down. He would do dinner in a movie where he puts like a couple of DVDs and a couple of Coke cans in there and blend it up. And he even did like when the new iPhones come out, he'll throw the new iPhone in there and blend it up into a powder. So it's pretty amazing how strong it is. And then one thing we also, we get a vortex going through something they call the wild side. They have one side of it flat, and it creates this disruption in there. But I do love the way the Blendtec has a soft blade. The blade is not sharp. Like you can clean it by just, I'm on the blade right now with my hand, and it doesn't cut you. But somehow it chops everything perfectly.
Yep.
Is yours sharp?
This one is too sharp. If I did that, like, I have to be very gentle. This is an older Vitamix, so it's not as sharp, but that is definitely not an option.
But you also get like a pounding, like a thing, like sticks down in there, right? The wand. Yeah, we don't get a wand. I don't know. I don't find I need a wand too much, but if I do need something, I'll use a spoon. But let's get to it. Let's start off with some dry goods. What are you gonna now I think we were gonna do oats, but I didn't have oats. So how much oats are you putting in there?
I'm gonna do a cup of oats. What are you gonna do?
Okay. Well, I didn't have oats in the house. So my son, who's in the Army, was visiting over Christmas. And you guys know this plant-powered life is all about healthy food and not processed food. He actually brought ramen in the house. So I'm going to go ahead and just make ramen flour. And we'll see what it does.
Okay.
This is chicken ramen soup.
Whoa. Does that just
So it's basically, it's a noodle. Oh, we got a flavor packet too. I don't think we need chicken flavor in my blender as a vegan.
A healthy dad who's trying to inspire health in your son all these years, did that just kind of wig you out for a second? Like, ramen noodles, what is happening?
He's in the Army. So if he's able to go like fight wars, then he can eat ramen. I got enough problems without, forcing him into what he's going to eat.
True.
I just don't want it in my house. So I'm glad I'm going to blend it up. It'll be gone. All right. So let's just do 30 seconds or so. Here we go.
All right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we got to break it in half.
Do we pause
Okay.
it?
Oh, no, I'm good. There we go.
Okay.
Woo.
I had a little bit of a head start on you, but
Well, that's okay. I mean, I got ramen smoke coming out of this thing.
whoa.
Let's see this.
Yeah, let's do a little bit of a pour here. So I actually use this blender pretty often for doing flour and different textures of food in here. So like making my own. Ah, that's nice and smooth.
Very smooth.
Really.
Oh yeah, yours is totally like flour.
Yeah. It's hot too. This thing will it really blends it.
Well, I know on both of these blenders, if you blend it long enough, and if you go high speed, you can make soups where they actually are hot soups.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It takes a long time to do that though. That is a bit of work to hear a
Yeah.
blender. I'm curious.
Now, when it comes to this, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I was curious as to like how loud it is though for the viewers, because like this thing can sometimes sound like a rocket ship going off. Is yours pretty loud?
It's pretty loud. I mean, I definitely hear when my son's hooked on smoothies and he goes to work early, so I hear the smoothie every morning when he makes it. Yeah, it's a powerful machine. I mean, that's why it lasts 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
It's a quality piece of gear. By the way, the Blendtec costs about $380, I think, currently. So it's slightly cheaper. I also bought these. It didn't come with the extra miniature. Look, I use this miniature one for like making a quick hummus or salad dressings or whatnot. But this, when you're blending dry goods, that comes in really handy. For instance, some of us make sourdough and stuff. and I needed like some rice flour. I didn't have any, so I just literally put rice in the blender and turn it on, and now I have rice flour, and it
Yeah.
comes out perfect. So you can just blend up all kinds of things like that.
Okay.
Any
So
other?
I'm like down to make a smoothie. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm ready to roll. So this smoothie is going to have about 12 ounces of plant milk. I'm going to use soy milk. And what do you got?
I've got coconut milk.
Okay.
And then
Um,
we're gonna use fruit. I've got
fruit.
blueberries. What do you got?
I got I've got cherries.
Okay. That's pretty close.
Some ice.
Yes.
We're going with some flaxseed.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 tablespoons of flaxseed, of course, protein powder, some vegan protein powder, of course, and some kale. I got to grab kale. So you keep talking. I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it off the. I'm gonna get it live off the Tower Garden.
I'm gonna actually. Why don't you take us out to the Tower Garden? Luke's about to come in the door, and my dogs are about to cry.
Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure you still hear me, right? I hope so. Well, I'm picking off the Tower Garden now. Okay, this is my kale. So I think we need about 4 pieces for this. And that's what I love about the Tower Garden is we can literally just walk out, pick stuff for our smoothies, and just come back inside. So it's pretty amazing. And so I have a lot of different things growing, celery and kale, and tomatoes are coming in, cilantro. And look at this. This is my new purple basil. I'm going to be so happy when that happens. Bok choy, you name it. All right. So
Okay.
I got, all right, I got 4 pieces of kale from the tower. Let me just put my phone back on my little stand thing here.
I missed it. What kind of kale are you bringing back in? Is it dinosaur or?
Yeah, I kind of gravitate towards the dinosaur kale almost all the time.
I know, I do too. I find that it's like when I hear people talk about they don't like the spiky, intense flavor or like the texture of the kale. Dinosaur has a nice, it's just very soft and it does really well, I think, in smoothies too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, our challenge too. Are you going to throw in, I was going to throw in some the fruit, vegetable, berry capsules.
Okay.
Do that too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
That'll give it a good, how many are you doing? 4?
I was going to do 2 of each color. So 2 green, 2 purple, 2 red.
Okay, 2 green, 2 purple, 2 red.
Yeah.
All right. And that'll give us, I wonder how many plants we're going to actually have in this. Probably like over 40 different plants. I'm just putting my capsules right in there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
My hands were a little wet from watching the kale, so that got weird. Not going to lie. That got a little weird. All right, I'm going with my plant milk.
All right, I'm loading mine up. Doing the ice.
We're about to find out who blends better. I have a feeling they're going to blend pretty similar. How can there be a winner, though? Oh, yeah, don't forget, if you're watching us, to put your vote.
And I also want to know what people are using. Okay. Well, I'll have a test subject here. You can taste the smoothie and see how smooth it is.
Hey, Luke.
Hey, I'm looking forward to trying it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm adding my flaxseed in there, and then
I went kind of fast. I mean, I'm already in there.
Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna do chocolate. Are you doing chocolate or vanilla?
I did chocolate.
Okay, I'm doing chocolate too.
Yeah, I'm definitely a chocolate guy when it comes to the smoothies.
I go back and forth. Like once summertime hits and it gets more tropical, I love a mango, blueberry, lemon with vanilla smoothie. Okay.
So let's go for how many seconds? So we're gonna do the full 1 minute.
Let's do the. I'm kind of thinking I might need the full 1 minute for mine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Here we go. Enjoy, everybody. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I can see the kale is already broken up. And you know the motor goes, woo, 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 woo. Let's switch it kind of back to mixing it up as you go. seconds left. Three, two, one. All right. I don't know what they could hear.
I don't know. I'm sure we lost all the viewers when we did that.
All right. We might have to rethink this. I'm going classy.
Let's see
All right,
what
let's get a good, like a relatively close pour.
Ooh, I'm gonna do a wine glass too because I want people to see the consistency.
Okay.
One.
Because that's the only way they can judge. They have to go with the pour.
Okay. Whoop. Here we go. Good lighting.
Wait.
Good shot.
Hold on, I'm getting a different angle here. Okay. All right. Here comes the pour.
Okay.
Here we go. And pour. I think they both look pretty good. You know what? Mine might have a few lumps.
Okay.
No.
I don't know. Yours looks pretty good. Yours looks more.
Yeah, yours look good too. It's probably just because I was up close.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to us and blender.
Hey, your
board.
volume got softer. Let me I'm messing up the live stream. What's going on? Okay, well, let's just do this. Okay.
All right.
All right, let's cheer it up. Let's see.
Cheers.
Mm.
Mine
It's
could
real
have
good.
gone a little bit longer. There's like a little bit of, like, normally I love it where it's like perfectly 100% smooth. I can tell there's a little, just a little bit. I think it's the flaxseed that needed to get more blended up for me.
I mean, I'm gonna have to declare I might be the winner then because I'm feeling pretty good.
Sure, I think you won. I mean, I know you won. If I'm saying I need a little bit more blended, yours is Blendtec.
I can't detect anything except for one consistency in mine. It's all it's all one.
I mean, this one's so
All right, I just
close.
found I found a flaxseed just now.
Okay.
There was a little bit of a flaxseed.
I mean, overall, though, I'm like looking at the like texture of it and everything. I'm like, this is so close to like chocolate milk texture.
Yeah.
It's a little bit thicker, but it could just use a little bit more blend.
Hey, we got some comments. At least one.
Ooh.
Oh, I made the best tomato soup ever using the Vitamix and organic canned tomatoes. There you go. You can do soups too. All right. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. We certainly had fun doing it. And I'll tell you what, no matter who won, I know Kendall wouldn't want to give up her Vitamix and I wouldn't want to give up my Blendtec. I mean, people tend to get very attached to these devices.
Oh, yeah.
And I know I stand behind the Blendtec and look at her, she's leaning on it. Like I probably couldn't lean on mine. You know, it might break or something. Hers is probably better.
You know what's cool though is like I think we can definitely both agree that it's worth buying high quality good gear, and the Ninja or some of these other blenders out there just do not compare. They don't hold up. They don't do a good job. And when it comes to something that you want to enjoy every single day, like it's called a smoothie for a reason.
Yeah.
You know? Like you want it to be nice and rich and creamy. And this too can even make sometimes like an ice cream texture, which I love too.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kendall, have you seen some of the prices like at Walmart and stuff on some of these blenders? So some of these Ninja type blenders are getting up into the high $150 and $180 range with all their attachments. And they come with like a million accessories. And it's like, you don't need a million accessories. Just get a good blender. Trust me, if you want a food processor, you're going to buy one of those. If you want whatever, you're going to buy one of those. A grinder, coffee grinder, just get a coffee grinder. You know, although I've never ground coffee. Can you ground coffee in these things?
Yeah, I actually, our coffee grinder broke for like at least a solid 2 months before we bought another one. And we made coffee every morning, blending it up. So it's well worth getting one of these. And for the longevity that it has, like you're going to have this thing for a long time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And just for the record, this episode would have got a whole lot better just now if you actually had a coffee broker. Because I don't know what that is, but I would want to know more. And so would everybody.
We'll have that in our next episode, guys, talking about coffee.
Coffee broker coming next. All
Well,
right,
don't
guys.
worry, though. We do have an exciting. Wait. We can talk about our next.
Oh, yeah.
episode coming up. You want to share about that, Doug?
Wait, which thing?
Mia with Ornish.
Oh, yeah. So on April 8th, we're gonna have Mia Howell, who's actually was my dietitian at the Dean Ornish cardiac rehab clinic, where they reteach how to eat and stuff. She's gonna be on, and she's gonna. I don't know what she's gonna talk about. Probably a lot about like Ornish guidelines and like. The cool thing is, Kendall, she's gonna really know like why wouldn't Ornish recommend avocados, for instance, and we can push. I'm not currently under her care, so I can push back now. I could fight her about that. I've definitely fought her about tahini because I couldn't give up tahini. But yeah, that's coming up. Also, probably pretty soon we're going to be doing some how to saute in water or broth. That's going to be super cool too.
Yep, how to cook oil-free in the kitchen, and that will be a great episode. That will change your life. That'll be a great one.
Oh man, it's a game changer. Game changer. It seems weird and scary at first, but once you learn it, it's good. It's good. It's fine. All right, guys, that was excellent. Don't forget to like, follow, leave us a comment, encourage us. We are living the plant-powered life, and we're on a journey, and we're just trying to share it as we go with you guys. And if you appreciate that, then give us a little love, because we're hoping that we can inspire a few more people in the world to make some healthy changes. Right, Kendall?
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing you guys again later. Bye.
All right. Bye, guys.